What's up, fight fans? It's your man 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. You already know what it is, man. And for those who've never been here before, welcome to Reaper Gang Radio. I'm just gonna jump straight into this and say, yo, it was a very controversial split draw. And in every sense of the word, Jarrell Miller won that fight. The commentary was absolutely trash. There's no way around it. We know the type of fighter Jarrell Miller is. You can say that he likes to get started late, but no, he's a different body type and a completely different type of fighter. If you look at his build and if you followed his career, you would know that he does the same thing in every fight, and you're just going to have to stop him. He's a freight train on the front foot that does a lot of things that Sergio Mora didn't give him credit for, nor did Chris Mannix, that people praise Tyson Fury for, which is leaning a lot of his weight on you, driving you back on the back foot, and making you earn everything that you have to get from him in the ring by having to unload on shots and proving that you can back him up off of you. And that's something that I knew Andy Ruiz would have a problem with. Even though he has extremely fast hands, he doesn't have the strongest punch. And one thing we know about Jarrell Big Baby Miller is he's extremely durable. Extremely durable. So, how are we going to be completely dismissive of all of the work that Jarrell Miller was providing in the ring? When we talk about ring generalship, we're speaking on the things that Jarrell Miller was doing last night that he never received any fucking credit for. Sergio Mora, straight up, you're a fucking dub and you should be ashamed of yourself. Chris Mannix, straight the fuck up, you're a fucking dub. Get off Kate Beckinsale's nuts, nigga. You should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all boys was definitely gobbling glizzies in there last night, and I don't know if something was in the water to make you guys carry it the way you were carrying it. But you gentlemen clearly were on y'all PBC shit. And what I say about that PBC shit is, you know, the inability to tell the truth on what's going on when you are watching what is taking place in the ring. I mean, come on, guys. Like, for real. Even Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, and that bitch that said I'm legally blind, POP, hold it down, baby.
They saying I drove a getaway car, but I'm legally blind, so how I'ma drive a car?
So did you know what happened to the 73-year-old victim then, or you?
I don't know what happened, I just know what the police said.
So you can't see at all?
Huh?
You can see though, right?
I'm legally blind, I can see, barely.
Huh?
Barely, but I'm an innocent bystander.
Come on, Miss Guido.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing. I don't know what's going on. All I know is my side of the story. I can't tell no other story. I'm innocent, and Mama, I love you. P.O.P. all the time. Right, these all good pimps, boy, baby, for life.
Could see what was happening in the ring. Now, maybe you were looking at Andy Ruiz like he could provide more money for DAZN if he was in the driver's seat of the win. But I don't care how much you guys tried to curve what was taking place inside of that ring. I mean, shit. We could see that Jarrell Miller was breaking this man down round by round, and at the time you guys had no choice but to start giving Jarrell Miller his credit. He should have gotten credit 3 to 4 rounds prior to when y'all stopped sucking the skin off of fucking Andy Ruiz. This was absolutely, this was terrible. Even the Sheik had to get in the ring and he explained who he thought won the fight. We know who the crowd chose. Just listen to what took place after the decision. There were a lot of boos and a lot of disappointment from the fans. Now, fight fans, I want to make it known that this is no slight to Andy Ruiz. He was definitely a warrior, and he went out there and he tried to do everything that he possibly could do to secure the win, but his wind tank failed him. His body type is his body type. I'm not here to disrespect this individual because he went out there and he fought like a warrior. But that doesn't mean we're supposed to take away from a very hard-earned victory and the resurgence of what is Jarrell Big Baby Miller's career. I, for one, just found it distasteful. The outcome really threw me off. And unfortunately, we had a split draw in a situation where Jarrell Big Baby Miller, now the real Big Baby, should have deserved a victory. Well, that's all I really got for you guys this evening. Hope you enjoyed the video and my take. As we always say at the end of this shit, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no mind. And one more thing. Stop the glizzy goblin for me and the fans.